Welcome to Voice Bootcamp, a global name in unified communication. In this chapter, we'll focus on installation overview of CUCM. When you install CUCM, you will have various options during the installation. First, you have the options to do a basic installation, which is basically a fresh installation of the system, where you can boot from DVD sets. You have an options to upgrade during the installation, whether you can upgrade patches, for example 7.1 to 7.13. You can upgrade, install or migrate from Windows version, where it allows you to upgrade from Windows 4.x release. However, this process requires an extra steps of migrating your existing database to a different file format. Cisco has provided an utility called DMA, or Data Migration Assistance Tool. This tool must be installed on the Windows server in order to upgrade. Now, basically what it does in a nutshell is that it goes into the database of the Windows version, converts the system and the configuration files and the settings into a tar file or archive file, which is basically a Linux format. During the installation of Call Manager 7 or 5 onward, or 7, basically when you select the Windows upgrade, it will ask you to locate that particular file, tar file, that was created. So obviously you need to put that file on some sort of file server. Now it will do a clean installation of Call Manager and import those data into the Call Manager, and therefore you have an upgrade from Windows version to Linux version. You can also upgrade from an existing version of 5.x or 7.x or 6.x to 8.0. Now, once during the installation, you do need to provide basic operating system related information, such as how the server will be assigned an IP address, whether you are going to use a DNS or not, whether this server that you're installing is a publisher or subscriber by saying yes to first node, whether you're using a network time protocol. In Call Manager 8.5, NTP is a must and is a mandatory. You have to make sure that during the installation NTP is accessible, because if it is not accessible, the installation will not continue. Security password is the security phrase key that you must define, which is be used by subscriber or maybe any other third-party application that need access to the publisher database. SMTP for alert and alarming purposes. If you need to use an email notification, then you must define the SMTP. Now, when you supply this information